Welcome back, everybody, to the MLG Pro League Season 3 coverage. Jack, joined by Maven across the country in LA. Maven, it's so good to hear your voice. The only not good thing for you right now is that your prediction of TCM over TK couldn't be closer to being
I
normal.
think I took TK.
Really?
I don't know. I still haven't found the email, so I'm just going to make up who I picked throughout this one. But we are kicking things off with game number 3. Will TK be able to close this out in a 3-0? I do believe it's shifted back to their host as we did change lobbies. So as dominant as they were in that original hardpoint, I got to think this is one they will be able to control. But so far, drone down right now. Going to be into the hands of Teep. He's got a clear run here to try and get across. Looks like he's going to be moving back towards drone spawn. Needs a little bit of help here, Jack, before he pushes forward.
Yeah, now things to point out for Parliament Uplink. Typically 4 battles per team. Theory actually running a sub right now. The first squad I've seen do that outside of Envy, who typically has Looney run a sub on this map. TP just trying to stay alive with this drone. Maven, they are on good side, so they need to start off hot, or else really TK could make this 3-0 series happen.
Yeah, I know we talk about good and poor side, but honestly, the way I've seen this play out so far, it hasn't showed that in points for the most part when I've been casting. The team on the quote-unquote bad side usually just plays a little bit slower, a little bit more defensively. I've seen them hold teams to 0 points pretty easily, but we'll see how this one goes. They're already able to get a 2-0 lead. Drone back in the hand of Jerd, and they're going to be rolling forward very, very quickly. That should be a third point, but no, the interception going to come in for Nameless. But he's got to try and get that out. He is able to reset it here before dropping. And that's something we've seen teams, I saw him struggle with a lot last on Wednesday, especially I think it was the FaZe match versus, I believe they played Denial, right? On Wednesday?
Yes.
Yes, FaZe Denial, where teams were able to get clutch kills at home, but instead of turning to reset it in water, they would panic and just kind of toss it forward towards ship, and it led to dunks 3 or 4 different times. Players really just need to take their time, make sure they get that reset off the map.
Oh, by the way, I said yes to FaZe Denial. I had no idea. I'm pretty sure FaZe Denial was last night.
Yeah, no, yeah, right. Yeah, that was 3-0 for Denial. Who did FaZe play on Wednesday?
I don't have no idea.
Envy,
okay.
I might have made that up too. Let's keep going. Jack, 2-0 lead right now here for TCM.
Yeah, who cares who they played? You made your point.
Yeah,
right now,
they played a team.
Right now, they're 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining on side number 1. The 2-0 lead here out of TCM. Really what you expect when they are on that, well, quote-unquote good side. Jerd with the drone in hand, getting help from TP and Moose, going for the 1-point play, even though the rest of TK was all dead. And here's why this is considered the bad side for TK. They spawn all the way on that low side of the map. Very awkward as they have to rotate back. The opposing team knows exactly where they're coming from. When you played from TCM's side, you basically always spawn in the back of your base, which makes it much easier to stop the 2-point plays from going in. As of right now, though, the 3-0 lead for TCM. TK getting completely outslayed.
Yeah, this is as different from game 1 as possible, really. 3-9, maybe 3-10 for Sharp.
Moose is 17-5.
And Moose just crushing right now. One of the more impressive starts I've seen from him.
He just dominated Nameless, ripping him in half, getting that headshot on that top green platform. Sharp falls to Aches as well, the drone getting tossed off. If TK can keep this as close as possible heading into side number 2, you gotta favor them to win the map. Right now, the drone back in the hands of Moose, goes for that 1-point play, falls just short. Yet again, TK letting it reset. Jerd trying to stay alive. He loses the gunfight up against Theory, and now finally TK are able to push out of their base.
Got control of the drone spawn. The forward player going to be Nameless. He's able to pick up 1, might be able to get 2. Tags up a player before he has to back away. That was Moose. Going to get the assist there to Neslo. Now they're going to be moving forward. Theory will be your drone carrier. Looks like they're thinking about 2. They don't want to go for 1, but he tried at the last second as he got really tagged up on that jump, and the kill feed completely full of TCM members right now. 60 seconds left on the clock. Will they be able to get any more points on the board?
TK gets a little bit greedy there. They definitely have the opportunity for a 1-point play by jumping on that outside railing. Instead, Theory goes to the high side, tries to go for possibly a dunk. Unfortunately there, Sharp gets taken down. The 1-point play misses yet again, Maven. Another missed shot. That drone's going to get reset. 35 seconds remaining. TCM has only been able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, and this is how it's been for most of the matches I've done on Parliament. I know I understand why the side's preferred, but I at least in the games I've done, Jack, I haven't seen a team really go off that big. If you play defensively, you kind of play for that second side. You play to get an offense. You can really shut it down if you play wisely.
14 seconds remaining. Looks like there's going to be one last opportunity to score for TK. Sharp's the last player alive over here. He's in a gunfight up against Jerd. Jerd takes him down. The full push coming from TCM. They have one last chance for a 1-point play. The toss out of Jerd. Just connects in the final 0.1 of a second. 4-0 lead for TCM. Really, though, only a 2-possession game.
All right, now do you think that's enough of a lead, though?
That's what I worry about. The good thing for TCM right now is that the slaying is fully in their favor, which is the good thing that they need. Did they capitalize enough on how many players they got down? No. But I fully expect a Sharp to pick it up here on side number 2. I believe I just saw he was 5 and 14 inside 1. I'm going to hop on board with him. Now on the preferred side, TK needs to start off quick in getting points on the board.
Yeah, I'd like to, if you can have, let the production team know to send me just who's hosting what, who's banned, just so I can get an idea. Because I thought this was going to be back to TK, but it doesn't seem to be that way at least. Sharp was going off in game 1, 5 and 15 right now. He's really going to be struggling. All of a sudden, Theory going to be the only one alive. He's at least able to pick up 1 kill. That's going to delay any possible push coming in from TCM. He's going to do it himself. He's going to try and get forward for the 1-point toss. Does he get the bounce? No. I believe that's going to fly off for a reset. Now that'll drop into the hands of Aches. Aches, I think, should end up resetting this one, just taking his time.
Perfectly played by Aches. That extra second is going to let his teammates spawn up and try to contest this drone. In the hands of Theory now, running the drone towards bottom middle. Gets it inside this green hut building. That should be an easy 2-point play, but no! Teep actually cuts him down. Neslo trying to play his life. He kills the drone carrier, but it's too little too late. A massive 3-piece out of Teep. He's 16 and 11. Jerd now with the drone.
And Jerd should have a decent opportunity to get forward here, at least for 1. Aches comes up with 2. That's going to actually lead to a dunk, I think. Can he get forward? He's so close. He gets shut down. Opposing sides, but goal line defenses coming in from both of these teams. The reset will be on. Still a 4-0 advantage right now for TCM. 3.5 left to go. Everyone now going to be vying for control of the drone spawn. Jerd, first man in.
Jerd with that ASM-1 in hand. Beats Nameless there in the gunfight. 4v3 number advantage with the flank. Coming all the way out of Theory. Loses the gunfight versus Moose. Teeth picks up one of his own. Now going to be Nameless left in the 1-on-4. Trying to buy time for his teammates to spawn up. It's a great movement out of Jerd. Connects with the 1-point play.
Nice toss there. Goes to his death, but gets the point in. 5-0 advantage. TK not able to put in anything right now on strong side. Still just being completely controlled. Pace and everything right now by TCM. You only really saw one good opportunity for TK. They could have had a dunk, but Theory got cut down at the goal line. And they haven't really been able to get forward at all right now. Look at the drone spawn right now, Jack, at the minimap. It was 3 blue players just surrounding it. TK hasn't even been able to get close to drone spawn.
Yeah, positive 20 already in the slaying department are the boys of TCM. They're just going to toss that drone out of the map yet again. Give it the full 15-second respawn time. So there's going to be about 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. TK up 2-0 in the series, but looking absolutely horrid here in game number 3, to be quite honest.
Yeah, TCM rocking right now. You see a big game for Moose. TP going huge. He's on a 5 streak right now. Is he able to continue and make it 6? I got a little bit of lag on my side. The next thing I know, TP in the drink.
Yeah. Jerd falls off the map as well. Nameless running towards this drone spawn area. Foul in hand. He's going to try to just get the cutoff for his teams. Picks up a kill on Jerd. Unfortunately for him, though. The push coming from behind him now out of TCM. They've completely flipped the map. Spawn's coming up for Moose. He wins the gunfight versus Nameless. 5-0 lead, 3-possession game, 2 minutes remaining. TK. Looks like we're going to be going to a game 4.
And if this goes game 5,
I think
just because of what I saw the other night, I'm taking TCM as well. Despite the fact they've looked average to poor at times tonight, they stepped it up here when it mattered in game 3. The swing game should be able to get 1 on the board, but there are still 90 seconds left. I haven't seen really any life out of TK. It makes me think they have an opportunity here to come back, but there still is certainly enough time to do so. This engagement at drone would be a big one. Moose going up against Sharp. Sharp hiding behind flowers right now. Moose able to get 1 before he drops, but there's still another man there to defend the drone. That's going to end up being TP. TP gets 1. He's closing it out. He's not even going to let these guys get close to the drone. There's 1 player up top. It's Neslo. TP gets him as well. 27 and 15. TP rocking right now.
TP is going off, winning yet again another gunfight up against Nameless on the drone. 1 minute remaining. Aches finds 2 kills there. This game is definitely going to TCM. They just slaughtered TK in map number 3. An impressive performance, though, out of the Complexity duo, but really the man of the hour for this squad, Moose, 38 and 19 on the 3 streak. Just absolutely dominating here on Parliament Uplink.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about. You know, if Moose goes big and respawns, hell, if Moose goes big at S&D, this team is scary. There's just, unfortunately, those times, and it happens to TP as well. Not putting all the pressure on Moose. TP, I've watched him disappear in a respawn, disappear in an S&D. Moose, for the most part, I think when he has solid games, this team is very, very strong, and they can hang with just about anybody. It's just seems to be a more consistent effort out of Aches and Jerd so far for this squad.
Nameless, the last player remaining. He's not going to really be able to do anything. That's going to do it for this game, holding TK to 0 points. TCM showing up in game number 3. Maven, prior to this game starting, I said, it's going 5 games. It's going all the way.
Yeah, I know. I think right when we went to commercial, I said, this will be a 3-0. And then you said, nope, TCM will push it 5. So what's our game 4 map for Hardpoint? Because we know, again, TCM got their booties kicked in. Game number 1, 100-point club, 250 to 78. TK hit 250 before the, it was about the 2.5 minute mark. They outslayed them by 1,000 or something close to that.
Yeah.
What's map 4?
I'm not entirely sure of what map 4 is out as of yet.
Come on, Jack. You should have a list in front of you or an Excel spreadsheet on a Microsoft Surface tablet.
Wow, you really got upset about that one. Well,
I'm fired up and ready to go. It's Friday night. We're having a great time. I'm here with Jack Courage.
Solar Hardpoint, our map up next.
Okay.
Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we'll see if TCM can force Game 5.